Good morning. Good morning, you guys. Today is Monday, 25th of March, and now it's 5:10 a.m. Oh gosh, my head hurts a little bit. I will now get ready to go to the gym. Yesterday I was very sick, but I still want to do some kind of exercise. Obviously, I will not go as hard. I will go a little bit lighter, so we will see how it goes. So yeah, I will go to the gym right now. I just came back from the gym, I took a shower, and now I am making some broth. I'm just simply using this vegetable broth cube. I usually drink it when I am sick. I don't know whether it helps. I just think that it helps me. Maybe it helps just because I consume more liquids, and I know that you need to drink like warm liquids, especially when you are sick and when you have like sore throat, which I do have. I have a very runny nose as well. It annoys me so much. I don't know how I managed to get sick, but it was out of blue. Yesterday I woke up feeling so sick, and then I checked my temperature. I had fever. Then I noticed that I could barely talk, and then runny nose started. Yesterday I didn't really leave my room. I only went to a pharmacy to buy some medication, but that was it. I couldn't stand up. Like if I would stand up, I would get like dizzy, my head hurt, but all my windows were open because I was not able to breathe, and I was like, I need fresh air, I need a lot of fresh air. Yesterday was not fun. I realized that I hadn't introduced myself. I didn't say anything. Welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Gabia, and I do videos about what I eat in a day, about home vlogs, cooking vlogs, and etc. I do Instagram and TikTok, so please follow me there as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get started. So obviously I'm going to prepare some coffee. The gym was good today. I did a little bit less reps. Yeah, it was a pretty good workout, but working out with a very runny nose was not fun at all. So today is going to be a very busy day for me because I have midterms. I have midterms today, and on Wednesday I have other stuff to do. One day I will need to go to another city for an appointment, which is kind of not fun. So I was supposed to have this procedure here in my city, but it was cancelled for some kind of reason, so I need to go to another city now, which is kind of annoying, mainly because of the midterms, and everything is getting a little bit harder just because I'm sick. I'm not very sick, but you know, you get the idea. I'm also yesterday, it was not even yesterday, on Friday I was supposed to have German lesson, but it was cancelled, so okay, whatever, let's say, right? But then we changed it to Sunday, and I got sick, so the class was cancelled once again. So that's kind of annoying. I really wanted to have German lesson, but it just turned out to be like this. I want this week to end so quickly because after this week we're having spring vacation for 1 week, which is so cool. I just hate my university. I don't want to do this anymore, but yeah. It's not like I will do something cool or anything, but just not going to lectures makes everything better, you know. So now I will study. I will start with once again German because I still haven't figured out how I want to study Korean. So I think I will start with revising grammar. For German, I think grammar is very important, so that's why I pay, I would say, putting a lot of attention to it, maybe Konjunktiv 1 and Konjunktiv 2, and then words, and then probably some kind of shadowing. Aber glauben wir sein. Ja. Genug getrunken.
Bewundere ich die reiche Geschichte Polens, von Krakau bis
Artige.
Von der Terrasse aus hat man Wandern. In Gasthäusern bekommt man köstliche. In Österreich sogar den Tag. Die Uhren sind weltberühmt.
Danke, dass du dabei warst.
Finally, I will have my breakfast. When I'm having breakfast, I am reading a book so that I don't use any devices, no computer, no phone. It just helps me to eat more mindfully more consciously, and also it helps me to read more books. And currently I'm reading this book called Josephine. It is the love story about like this Josephine and Napoleon Bonaparte, and like mainly it's not exactly about this love story, but this is like some kind of fictional but also historical biography about this Josephine, her life, you know, all the background, and also how she met Napoleon Bonaparte. I really recommend reading this book. It's very, very interesting. A lot of stuff is happening because the plot is happening during this French Revolution time of period. Yeah, it's a very interesting book. I do recommend. And I will just have my breakfast right now. So I have like 1 hour left till I go to a class for my midterm. So I think I will just do a little bit more German speaking, like shadowing thing, and then I will study for like 30 minutes for my another midterm that I'm having on Wednesday, and then I will go to the lectures. Now it's 10:40 a.m. and I'm getting ready to go to the class. I checked the weather forecast. Apparently the weather is getting warmer starting this week, but I don't know, either because I'm sick, I feel cold, or it's still very cold outside. I like that this midterm is like offline obviously, but we have the ability to use all the sources, internet, ChatGPT, whatever we want, as long as we don't talk to others. I like these midterms. I like another midterm that I'm having on Wednesday. It's not going to be like this. It's going to be a harder one, so I need to prepare for that one a little bit more. I also need to bring like this nasal spray just in case my nose decides to stop nosing, you know. Did I study for this midterm? No, I just prepared PPT, you know. I merged all the PDF files, all the PPTs, so this is how I prepared. And for another midterm, I'm just rereading all the PPTs, also all the PDFs. Oh my gosh, I do not like midterms. What's the point of them? Literally, you study just to get a good mark. That's it. After the spring break, I have another midterm. There will be some questions from the readings, which I didn't do. I didn't read anything. I thought it's like, you know, extra reading stuff. It's not like you have to do it, but it turns out that you have to do it, that you have to read. And oh my gosh, I don't know how much stuff I will need to read. Probably a lot of. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I just hate this runny nose. I cannot breathe. My throat hurts. Today's still cold, and I think it's windy, which makes everything worse. Oh. Okay. I've been studying for around 2 hours. So after lunch, I studied for like 30 minutes, and then I washed my head because I was supposed to wash my hair yesterday, but I had no energy to do so, so obviously I didn't, and my hair was very, very dirty. Also at the same time, I needed to film a video for one brand, so that was kind of productive. And then I did my hair, but I don't know, I tried curling my hair, but I don't know, when I wash my hair, it never looks good. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe on the third day, but on the first day, once I wash it, no, I don't like it. And then I studied, yeah, like for 2-ish hours, and now it's 5:45 p.m. and I will have dinner. The midterm today was kind of easy. I finished it in like 40 minutes because we were able to use literally everything, all the sources that we had. So I literally had all the answers. That was very quick. I still hope I get the best mark, because it would be so stupid to get a lower grade. Tomorrow I was supposed to go to do my practicum. Guess what? The student got sick as well. So I'm not going anywhere tomorrow, which is kind of fun, because I'm always like, oh, I don't want to go, but I have to go. But stuff happens, so I don't want to go to school in this condition either. So it's a win-win situation, I guess, but maybe not a win-win situation for the teacher. But I will have dinner now. I hope my pasta didn't go bad. For the past maybe 5 days, I have been having pasta because I prepare so much pasta, because the ingredients that I had are getting, bad, and like I don't want them to expire before its expiration date. And also have this ricotta cheese, but on YouTube I found it like a recipe for some kind of lemon ricotta pasta, but it's again pasta. I kinda don't want pasta anymore. I don't know. I hope ricotta doesn't expire that quickly, so I can just make it a little bit later. So this is the pasta that I prepared. This is feta cheese pasta. And here I have chicken, minced chicken that I also cooked. I'm thinking of adding maybe some vegetables, because I didn't have any vegetables for lunch, so maybe some peas. I could boil some peas. I do have a lot of peas. Good morning, you guys. Today is Tuesday. It's now almost 7:30 a.m. So I just came back from the gym. I took a shower. Today I'm feeling a little bit better, but my voice is still very husky. I still have sore throat. I still have a very runny nose. Yeah, I went to the gym. I did some workout. Today was arm day, or just like upper body day. Now I will start studying. Today is Spanish day, so I decided to make today a busy day. So I'm going to study now, then I will have breakfast. Instead of studying Korean, I'm going to set my priorities, which is preparing myself for tomorrow's midterm. So I'm going to do that. At 11:30 I'm having a job interview. I don't know, I think now it's going to be around 5. Oh my gosh, there's so many. It's not going to last for a lot of time, like 20-30 minutes or something. So I think after that I will have lunch. I've decided today to go thrifting. So hopefully if I feel well enough, I will go thrifting. I want to take some pictures, do some videos as well for my Instagram and TikTok. So that, and then when I come back, if I need, I will once again study for my midterm. If I have still some time left, hopefully I will have time, I will start editing my YouTube video for Sunday, because the end of the week seems to be very busy because Easter is coming up. So I may not have enough time to edit during the weekend, because I'm also visiting my family. So yeah, and also I prepared my morning coffee and also broth. It just helps me. I at least believe it helps me. Mi jefe quiere que trabajemos este fin de semana. Una petición, necesitamos usar subjuntivo. Sí, creo que. So now it's 12:30 something p.m. and I am all ready to go out. I have dressed up. Here's my outfit, if you can see. Probably before I go out, I will have lunch, and I already know what I'm going to make. I have never tried these like pesto eggs. They were viral on TikTok, like I don't know, a few years ago. I think, was it during cup? So this is what I'm going to have for lunch. Very quick, very easy. I have to finish my homemade pesto. Hopefully I can still eat it, I'm not sure. About the job interview, I don't know. I think I'm not going for that. Today was like the round 4, I guess. And I don't know, I just don't really think that my finances let me do what they want me to do. I just don't want to go deep into this thing, because it's just like too personal, I think. But I don't know, it just doesn't really click with the situation I have as for now. So I think I will just start looking for another job. I already sent a few CVs to other like companies and stuff like that. Also, I found a one like company that I would love to work with, and it's also like a part-time job from home, which is like the best thing for me. So we will see how it goes. So now I'll have lunch. I finished reading all the PDF files for my Korean midterm that I'm having tomorrow. I'm so happy. Obviously, I'll need to revise it somehow. So my eggs are cooking right now. This is my homemade pesto sauce. It's still good, so I will still have some other opportunities to use it for like pasta dishes. Also, I have gnocchi, so I could use pesto sauce for that one as well. I'm going to use this cream cheese. I'm not sure whether I am still allowed to eat it. I mean, it looks pretty good, and this is how it turned out to be. I also drizzled some of balsamic vinegar like cream, just one. Lately I've been so obsessed with this, so yeah, I will just eat my lunch and just go outside now. I want to show you quickly my outfit. The weather is so warm today. I'm so happy. Finally, no coat. Now I'm wearing a leather jacket and I'm so in love. So I have almost arrived at the thrift store. Hopefully I can buy something interesting. I think it would be better if they were a little bit bigger. I have always wanted like these kind of sportswear, you know. Okay, these for summer. I think I like them. Look. Okay, what about this blouse? It looks kind of good. It's the worst combination, but like, what do you think about this? I don't know. It's a hospital. And what about these? I think if they were a little bit shorter. What do you think about them? Came to another thrift store and I found such a good pieces. This is €4. This one is 12 and this one is 14. Let me try it on. It's beautiful, but it's so big, so it's a no for me, but I really love it. Oh, girls, I love it. Look at it. Oh my gosh. So I just came back from my classes. First class started at 10:15. It was seminar of journalism class. We didn't do anything like hard. It was just like talking about the work that we were doing previously. And then I had my Korean history and culture midterm. It was good, honestly. Although I read the whole material only once. Oh my gosh. I'm still a little bit sick. Although I read all the material once, I mean, while I was preparing for the midterm, because before every single class, I would read the reading. So I think that really helped me. Also, what helped me to prepare for the midterm and just in general to absorb all the information better was just watching videos on YouTube, because there are a lot of videos about Korean history, like for example, all the Korean dynasties like Shilla, Goryeo, Goguryeo, Gojoseon, all of that. There's so many videos. What I didn't really expect from the professor is that she demanded to put all our phones on her table so that we don't cheat, we don't use our phones. This is something I never experienced in my university life. Like usually, I don't know, like professors wouldn't really care. They would know that we all cheat and stuff like that, but this was my first time. Kind of, yeah, I didn't really expect that one. And I kind of got very, like, a little bit nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, did I now learn everything, like, enough? Did I spend enough time learning all the material? It was not as bad. Honestly, I expected it to be harder. I expected it to be, like, way harder, way more difficult. But it was so manageable. It was pretty easy, I would say. I answered all the questions. Hopefully, I will get the best mark. Hopefully, fingers crossed. There was one question that I don't know for what kind of reason. It was a little bit tricky for me because the question was like, who is Koryo Taejo and why is he important? What were his like peacemaking tactics? And I was like, oh my gosh, I remember only one king, and especially about his peacemaking tactics. But I was like, is he Wangwon? No, but like Wangwon was, stuff like that. I mean, if you don't know Korean history, you wouldn't understand what I'm saying. But yeah, basically that. And then like, I was like, okay, I'm going to skip this question and just go to other questions so that I don't just waste any time, just thinking and start worrying, all of that, because it doesn't really help. So I was like, okay, I'm skipping, I will come back. And then I came back and I was still like, oh my gosh, I still don't know who is he. Then I was like sitting, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, he is that king that I was at first thinking of. So that was kind of funny. I hopefully did a very good job. Fingers crossed. And then I went to a pharmacy because someone managed to sleep on a bad side and hurt her neck. Obviously, it's me. So I bought these like heating packs and I'm going to apply it on my neck, like somewhere here. It really hurts. Like, oh my gosh, oh, I really cannot turn my neck. But before that, I will just have my very quick lunch. I was not really thinking of having sandwich. I was more keen to have gnocchi with my pesto sauce, but I was like, maybe just eat some bread again. I know every single day, but I'm not complaining because I will go to my family on weekends, so I don't want my bread to go bad. I don't want my bread to go very, very dry so that I am not able to eat it anymore. I will just end up wasting it. Basically, avocado with some tomatoes on top, and another one is with cream cheese, and I just added some chicken pieces. Yeah, very quick. So I will have lunch, and then for today in the morning I studied German. I did some editing for a little bit more than 1 hour. The video that I'm going to post on Sunday is going to be really a long one, and I'm so afraid that nobody's going to watch it. I am hard on myself about the content because people are not really watching it. The one video that was about healthy habits, oh my gosh, I didn't really expect that video to do so bad. Barely any views, so that's really sad. That saddens me. I know I shouldn't really pay that much attention to the numbers. I still do. It's kind of hard not to pay attention. I am still thinking of starting a new channel, like starting from the bottom, from the zero. I don't know. Yeah, nothing much planned for today. Maybe I will clean my home a little bit, but that's pretty it. I will watch Gilmore Girls. Currently I'm watching Gilmore Girls in German just to increase my language immersion, increase my German language immersion. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do today. Good morning, you guys. Today is Thursday. Yeah, today's Thursday, March 28th. So officially my spring break has just started. Yay. Today is going to be a very, very busy day. So for that reason, I woke up way earlier, 5 a.m. sharp, not like 5 a.m. sharp. It was more like 5:05 a.m. I have to go to another city for an appointment. I was supposed to have this appointment here in my city, but for some kind of reason it got cancelled. I just needed to reschedule it to another city, which is such a bummer. I'm going for tattoo laser removal. I didn't want to do it after I come back from my parents. I just want this tattoo to be gone, like now. So yeah, I woke up earlier, I went to the gym, I just had a shower. Now it's 7:05 a.m. so starting 7:10 I'm going to start studying. Today is Thursday, which means Spanish, and then I will obviously make my breakfast. I will need to prep my lunch. I was thinking of going to a cafe in that city, but I was like, I don't really want to waste more time because it already takes more than 1 hour to go to that city by train. So already like more than 2 hours, not 3. So I will just prep a sandwich, throw into my bag. I also need to clean my home. It's really messy at this point. And also I need to bake cinnamon rolls, and it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time for them to rise, and then rise again. So while the dough will be rising, I will do the cleaning. So let's get started. Oh, by the way, I'm feeling a little bit better. My throat is better, although I'm still coughing, but less and less. As for my nose, it's still not nosing, It's not as bad, but it's still clogged. I just want this nose to be gone, like, ugh. Que me hace sentir nerviosa, que me hace sentir esta... I will spread some butter on top so that it gets a little bit more crispy. Then I'm going to mash avocado. And I'm going to mix it with tofu that I made yesterday. I can just cut tofu into like thinner pieces and put it on top. I was also thinking of adding ricotta cheese. Do I want to add ricotta cheese? Okay, I'm not sure. Honestly, maybe I can add some ricotta cheese. A little bit. And then I'm going to add these tofu pieces. I don't know, I really wanted to add some tomatoes, but these tomatoes are so small, so I don't know if it will work out. Let me see. Okay, let's see how it goes. Oh. I really do hope it works. Oh no, my avocado just exploded. Look, oh no. How do I put it back? How do I put it inside? I don't know. What I'm going to do right now is just wrap it in this wrapping paper, and also then I will wrap in foil paper. I am about to head out, but I just want to show you my outfit very quick. So this is a dress, a very long dress. Shoes. I'm taking this big bag so that everything fits here. I am bringing a book with myself, water, sandwich, headphones, yeah. Now I will run. I'm not exactly running late, but I will if I don't leave now. So I'm kinda running. I just came back home and now I will have a quick snack. Now it's around 4 p.m. and I literally was in that city for, I don't know, 1 hour, and I just came back. But yeah, I'll have a snack right now, and I need to start with my work. I need to clean everything. I need to start baking cinnamon rolls. I have to start just making them, I need to start at first. I want to show you my tattoo. It doesn't look nice. It doesn't look good at all. Oh gosh, it is very red. Can you see? This time it hurt way more. It hurt way more. But I think with every single appointment, it may start hurt more and more. Especially, this area. Here the skin is thinner than, for example, here. So consequently, it hurts way more as well. But yeah, my skin started getting a little bit like white. I don't know if you can see it. Some like, there are just white lines here around, and apparently it's a good thing. That means that the skin barrier is like breaking off, and all the breaking stuff it's doing. It was my third appointment and I still have a lot of left, but if you can see, my arm is a little bit puffy now, like it's a little bit swollen. That's normal. During the process of like this razor removal, I just wanted to rip off my skin. It hurt so much. You know, after 1 month, you go again and you just go through all of that process once again. But with every single procedure, they make this laser like stronger. They put something, you know, higher, stronger, all those like vibrations and stuff. This is what happens when you get a tattoo very spontaneously without a second thought. If you're considering getting a tattoo, just think wisely. This is my advice. From my own experience, just think wisely. So yeah, I will have a quick snack and I will start making my cinnamon rolls. It's not my first time making them. I already posted a video on Instagram and TikTok, so I will link it down below, but I will make another one as well. So I will start working. And also I need to clean. So currently I'm making the cinnamon rolls. The mess does not look as bad. I cleaned it up. And look, the dough has doubled in its size. I've been rising it for more than 1 hour and I'm making a little bit a bigger batch this time. But now I think it is about the time to roll it out. I have also prepared this frosting and the filling, basically cinnamon and brown sugar, and also I will try to somehow manage to make dinner. Now it's a little bit past 8 p.m. and I can finally announce that I am done with everything. I still have some cleaning left to do, but I will do it tomorrow. I am done with baking. Oh my gosh. I started baking, like I started doing all of this thing at around 4:30 p.m. and now it's past 8 and I'm finally done. I made so much. It took so much time to cook all of them. Do you see how much I have made? Just a lot of cooking and stuff, baking. So yeah, now I'm not going to do anything else. My arm hurts a little bit. I will need to apply some kind of that treatment thing, and I will just read a book now. Yeah, nothing much that I'm planning to do today anymore, obviously. It was enough of all of this baking, cleaning. I was literally running. And yeah, I will not do anything else, just read a book, just chill, you know, relax and prepare myself for sleep. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I didn't film for a whole week because tomorrow I'm going back to my family, so I wouldn't be able really to film. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit of peek of my daily life, what I'm doing during working days. I hope you're having a great time. If you have any other ideas of the videos that I could make, please write down below in the comment section and I will see you in my next video. Bye!